Hi guys, this is Premier League predictions, and this is why United will lose to City. Now, this is certainly the game of the weekend. It's the one everyone is anxiously waiting for, and I think it will be a City thrashing. Now, I can already see the angry United fans raising their pitchforks, but you can put your pitchforks down. I'm not saying you'll concede 6 goals like last year. I think you'll concede only 4 or 5. Keeping up with the jokes, the Man United defence has been an absolute joke this season, with 20 goals conceded already. Just to show how bad that is, last year it took City until the 14th of January to concede 20 goals. That's over 11 weeks from now. I think that would be a real problem in this game, and with City having such a variety in attack, with Alvarez, Haaland, Foden, Grealish, it's hard to imagine City scoring less than 2 goals in this match. But with all that said, I'm going to go for a 4-1 City win. Hey, at least you scored. And I'm so confident that City will win, that if they lose the derby, I will recreate Man United's goal of the month for October. But if you feel like I have the dead ball knowledge of a dead rat, let me know in the comments. Put your predictions in there. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this massive fixture. Arsenal v Sheffield United. Now, with me saying City will thrash United, you might be expecting me to do the same here. You, my friend, would be exactly right. That last game against Chelsea felt like Arsenal took a foot off the pedal after their win against City. And I think it serves as a bit of a wake-up call for Arsenal. I think this game will get Arsenal back into first gear, and with 2 goals from Saka, along with Martinelli and Gabriel on the score sheet, are going to lead Arsenal to a 4-0 win over the Blades. Just you watch. Crystal Palace against Tottenham. Here's an interesting fact for you. Crystal Palace have only scored 6 goals this season, with only 1 goal in the last 4 matches, which is why I think Spurs are going to keep a clean sheet at Selhurst Park and have their second consecutive 1-0 win in a row to claim all 3. Also, find it weird that only the North London clubs remain undefeated this year, and if my predictions are correct, which I'm sure they will be, it will still be like that. Anyway, moving on to... Actually, you're not moving on. This is a brief break to tell you that you've made it quite far into the video, and I think it would be great if you subscribe for more content like this. Anyway, now you can move on to Liverpool against Nottingham Forest. It's been a great start for Liverpool this year, and they should also probably be undefeated if it weren't for some dodgy refereeing. Anyway, this should be a pretty straightforward one. And with Forest winless in 5 games, I'll go for a 2-0 win for Liverpool. As usually, once Liverpool win, they usually maintain it for at least a couple matches, and I don't think they're going to break that here. Chelsea against Brentford. Chelsea seem to have recovered after their horrendous start, with 7 points out of the last 9 possible. Brentford are having quite a lacklustre start, with only 2 wins this year. Chelsea do have a history of getting beat by Brentford at home of recent times, including the infamous 4-1 battering last year. Anyway, I think this one could be very entertaining, and there'll be 4 goals in this match. And with both teams having drawn at least 3 times this season, I'll go for an entertaining 2-2 draw, with Mbeumo and Rissa scoring for Brentford, and Palmer and Sterling sharing the goals for the Blues. Bournemouth v Burnley. You'd have thought if 1 year ago today I told you both teams were playing each other, you would have thought it would have been in the Championship, but no, here we are. This one is going to be the last match of the day in a stale, boring 1-1 draw, with Anderson and Solanke with the goals. Most people won't even know this fixture is happening, which is why I'll now talk about Brighton v Fulham. This should be a good game between 2 excellent managers, but only one team is going to come out on top here, and it's Brighton. The team is great right now, but what confuses me is how inconsistent they've been this year, from beating Newcastle and Man United to getting battered by Villa 6-1, and now barely losing to City, but you can't really judge them for that one. Even though their form hasn't been great recently, they've only been facing hard teams right now, and hopefully Fulham should be a break from that, with them in 13th right now. As for my prediction, I'm very confident on a 2-1 Brighton win. I can just feel a Matoma goal right here. Brighton are looking great this season, and I can't wait to see more from them. I'm not a Brighton fan, by the way, I just quite like the team. Wolves v Newcastle. Newcastle. Wow. What a win against Palace. I don't know how Eddie Howe has done this, as he's turned this club into playing like Brazil, and apart from Isaac, hasn't even really used much of the Saudi money. Howe's going to keep Newcastle in European spots with a lovely performance in a 2-0 win against Wolves. Now, as for Wolves, they've really shot up the table in the last few weeks, and the work Neil O'Neill has done is great. But I think the Wolves fans shouldn't be too upset with me going for a loss here, as they should easily pick themselves up next week against Sheffield United. West Ham United against Everton. After getting thumped by Villa, West Ham are looking to bounce back against a drained Everton after a heartbreaking loss to Liverpool in the derby. I can't really see Everton getting anything away from home, and with West Ham trying to break into the European spots, they should comfortably win here with the scoreline of 3-1, with goals from Bailey, Bowen and Antonio. Aston Villa v Luton Town. Simple here, Aston Villa are going to easily win here for this reason: they're at home. Having won the last 11 games in a row at Villa Park, Little Luton won't stand a chance. No disrespect to Luton, after their great 2-2 draw last week, the Villa will increase the streak to 12 after goals from Watkins, Louise and McGinn see the 3-0 win. If you enjoyed the video, help a smaller creator out by liking the video, and you'll notice there's also some red button there as well. You should probably press that. Thanks for watching, bye.